Hey everybody, what's up? How's it going? Robin here. Welcome to week number 10 of the dividend investing case study. This is a case study where every single week we put $100, 120 now, into a dividend, 100% dividend stock-based portfolio, and I show you guys along the way. Every single week I do an update and publish it to the channel. So if you guys want to follow along with the series, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll put a link to the entire playlist in the comments section or the description of this video. So lots of stuff to talk about today. We're on WealthSimple Trade here, and I'm in my tax-free savings account, and if you've been around for the past week or so, a lot has happened in the investing in stock market world. Pretty much everything across the board took a big nosedive and everything went down. Pretty much everything. There's a lot of talks about why it's kind of happening, and I think everybody can kind of agree that with the coronavirus and all that kind of the media coverage and how everybody's freaking out and how some countries, like the Asian countries and stuff like that, are starting to shut down and stuff like that, it's really impacting the stocks of a lot of companies and stuff like that. And a lot of people, they're freaking out kind of thing and stuff like that. So, it drove the price of the whole entire stock market down by quite a bit. But this is a good thing, especially for us, because if you're like me, if you're kind of building this portfolio along with me and you're getting new to investing, stuff like that, and I encourage you guys to do this. If you guys are new to dividend investing, grab a portfolio, set up an account on WealthSimple Trade if you haven't already. I'll put a link in the description of this video. You guys get $5 if you click that link. Set up an account on WealthSimple Trade and just start investing, because this is your future and this will make you money. We're doing it to make passive income. So in the short term, we're not really worried about our account value, and this is what you have to do, especially for a dividend-based portfolio. You shouldn't be worried about the account value. What you should be worried about is the dividends you get on a regular basis, and over time your account value will just grow. And stocks, whenever you see a big dive, whenever we see a big dip, stocks always come up on top. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. Could be a couple weeks, could be a couple months, could be a year. But usually in most cases it settles down after about a month or so. You'll see a little bit of an increase, and then things will kind of, it's just a question of, over the course of the year, are we going to get back on top, or is it going to be a little bit longer than that? We don't know. But the cool thing about dividends is, because with dividends, we're taking that dividends, we're reinvesting in our portfolio. So over the course of the year, our account value should go up over time, basically, and that's what we're doing. So here's our account here. We're at $1,000 right now. Now it says $904, and this is because my latest transfer has not gone through yet. I know WealthSimple has had a little bit of issues in the past couple days, and I know a lot of different trading platforms have had some issues. And this is because everybody's freaking out, so everybody's trading a lot, and there's a lot of traffic and stuff like that. So they've had some latency issues and stuff like that. So and as well as reporting the dividends and stuff like that. There's a couple dividends I haven't gotten yet. So in this video, it's not going to be an accurate representation about how many dividends we got this month. It'll probably be in the next video. In fact, I think I'm going to make a spreadsheet that basically every single month I will update, and I'll show on all these videos so that you guys don't have to sift through the older videos, and you guys can see how we've come along and how many dividends we got each month, since we'll be getting them on a weekly basis, right? We don't always get them at the same time, so that I can bring that up for each month at the start of each video, and you guys can see hey, in January you made this amount of dividends, in February you made this amount, and we can just update it as we go, kind of thing. I think I'm going to do that because that makes a lot more sense. But our tax-free savings account is down about $65 all time, so you can see that we took a pretty big hit. We were up about 2 to 3%, I think, last time I did this series, and now we're down $65, 7%, which is quite a bit. But like I said, with our dividends, and we're getting those on a monthly basis, and the fact that the stock market should bounce back up, that will go back up. There's no worries about it, and we're sitting about a little bit over $1,000 with our transfer just going through right now. I know it's hard, guys. I know it feels weird, but if this is your first time experiencing this kind of stock market crash, if you will, or this little dip, this is a good thing, because it's going to get you used to what's to come, and this is completely normal. But once again, we're not worried about that, because we're investing for the long term. I intend to invest in this account and never take the money out. So I don't really care in the short term what happens with the money. I just want to create that passive income with the dividends, and that's the whole point of it. So, and also I want to mention, because we're approaching kind of near the end of the week, what I'm going to do is next week, if you guys want to recommend a stock or an ETF, feel free to do so in the comments. And the stock or ETF that gets mentioned the most in the comments, I will buy that stock next week. The only thing it has to be is it has to be a dividend-based stock or ETF, and it has to be under $120 Canadian so that we can actually buy it. So if it meets those parameters, feel free to recommend an ETF or a stock, and the one that gets the most likes or the most mentions will be the one that I will buy next week. So you guys can, involve yourself a little bit, and we can kind of build this portfolio together. Just to let you guys know, in the past, people picked PIF, I think was the last one you guys picked, and I think XHD was one of the ones somebody picked. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember PIF was picked last month. It might have been one of these ones here. But PIF was picked last month with its Polaris, so we bought that. And whatever you guys recommend for next week, I'll buy that. And it just got to be a dividend-based stock. So yeah, going onwards here, this is the portfolio. We're down, like I said. Here's what we have. So again, we don't have a lot. We're still building the portfolio and stuff like that. In terms of dividends, I think we've gotten a few, but like I said, we're still missing a bunch. I mean, pretty much all our ETFs and stock pay dividends on a monthly basis, and it is the 2nd of March. So, but it is Monday, you know, it's the weekend kind of thing. So maybe like tomorrow or the next day. So next week we should have all our dividends in here. But we did get one. We got one from Shaw. We got 30 cents from Shaw. Shaw Communications, which is an internet/telephone provider here in Canada. We got 30 cents from them. So that was a nice little dividend. And just to show you guys for reference, on our last dividend we got was from, I think it was VDY, which paid us 27 cents. And that was actually in February too. So that was at the start of February. So yeah, I'll definitely make a spreadsheet so you guys can see this, because we're still waiting on a bunch of dividends, stuff like that. So far in February we got, with my VDY dividend, 27 cents plus 30 cents is 40, 50-ish, 60-ish cents. So we're getting there. But like I said, there's still lots that haven't been reported yet, so we'll get those for the next couple days. Other than that, for this week, I think what I'm going to be buying is I'm just going to be topping up my portfolio, and then next week I'll pick one that you guys recommend. So I'm going to look into my portfolio. We're going to see what we got here, what we have low of. So our main ETFs are VDY, VYMI, and XHD. These are our main ETFs we have that are dividend based for this portfolio. XHD is our Canadian iShares US high dividend equity, and then we have VYMI, which is international, and then we have VDY, which I think is Canadian. Yep, we have Canadian here. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of balance these out. So I'm going to buy whatever is lowest in my portfolio. So this is 22%. XHD is 12%. And then XHD is 12%. So we're going to buy, I think we're going to buy XHD today. So I'm going to buy about 120 shares plus $17. As soon as this transfer goes through, probably will go through later today or tomorrow, I will be buying XHD. So we're gonna be adding XHD to our portfolio this week, and I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of bring that up a little bit, and all our dividends that we get will be reinvested back into this portfolio, as I have been doing. So we're gonna be buying XHD this week, and be sure to comment in the video what you guys want me to buy next week, or what you think would be interesting. And like I said, the one with the most comments and likes, as long as it's a dividend-based stock, as long as it pays a dividend, we will get into that stock. So that's what you guys can do in the comment section. But other than that, let me guys know what you think. Let me know how you guys are dealing with the whole market crash and stuff like that. And be sure to check out the other videos in the series if you guys haven't already, and hit that subscribe button so that you guys can see when I do these updates on a weekly basis. So yeah, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it today. I just wanted to talk about that kind of stuff. Oh, and before I leave you guys, be sure to check out my last video, which is about the stock market crashing, stuff like that. If you guys want more information about that, or this is your first time dealing with that kind of thing, check out that video, because I talk more specifically about it. It's more of an inspiration type video, and it's more to remind you guys to stay the course kind of thing. So check out that video if you haven't already. It might help you out. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for chilling with me today. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys later.